Lines with our trucks or tractors. If we do, we get disqualified. The sled itself can touch the white line, so that's not the end of the world. We have flag officials at the 100-foot mark, and at the end of the track, at the 100-foot mark, watch, he'll wave that green flag as the tractor goes by. Every competitor gets 2 chances to go past the 100-foot mark. And our tech official at the end is watching the white lines, watching for fluid things falling off the tractor. Let's go Poland, Des Moines, Iowa, Iowa State Fair.
Oh, how about I give a round of applause? Brad Lundell, Johnny Be Good out of Chiron, Iowa.
I asked him how nervous he was to be the first puller today, and he said he was nervous.
31 tractors in this class. 31 tractors.
I just had to start out, Ron, with 2 of the sexiest voices in tractor pulling.
You must be talking about Leroy Schluter and Miles Krieger, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we can. It's our show. We can say what we want. You know that, right? So. How are you tonight, sir?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's November 2nd. My birthday's next Tuesday. So I want everybody to go to frostedfrog.com and buy a Beer Money Pulling Team tumbler. So
your birthday is Tuesday?
Yeah, the 9th is my birthday.
Oh, geez,
I'm 46, Ron.
Mine's Saturday.
No, seriously, Frosted Frog, they have Beer Money Pulling Team tumblers on their website now, and I want to let everybody know that. So,
cool.
Yeah.
My birthday's Saturday. I'll be 29.
29.
Again.
I have a feeling, you and I talk about embellishing a lot, but every Tuesday night, Ron and I do Outlawed. We do Outlawed with Ron Stone. We have a promoter or a puller, been focusing on young guns. And what makes it fun is when we interact with you, the pulling fan, or you, the puller, and especially when you know a guest that we have on, and we make it a lot of fun to basically, to do all of that stuff and pick on them a little bit, tell some good stories. And it's been a blast, Ron, doing this with you because of just the pure. I feel like the guests we've had on have been really entertaining, and like we're putting the face to those names. And that's like somebody asked me the other day, why do you do so much on social media? And I just said, I love the sport. I grew up with it with my dad. It kept my dad and I best friends all these years. And I feel like the amount of money and effort that goes into these machines deserves more eyeballs on the sport. So more fans in the stands, basically. And I feel like the more videos we can share around and the more pictures we can share and the more interviews we can do, I think it's going to be better for everybody. It's going to put more eyeballs on the sport. So am I kind of addicted to social media? Yeah, I kind of am. I'm not going to lie. And but I'm kind of addicted to pulling, and I love it. And that's where it's at. It's been really fun. I think we did our first episode probably in May of Outlawed with Ron, right?
I think so.
Right after Dubuque, I feel like.
I think that's right. Yeah, we've done quite a few shows here. It's
well, and for those of you that aren't doing live videos yet on your pages, I'm telling you flat out, and I study algorithms every day, and I listen to podcasts and webinars about social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform that is your favorite, they want live videos. Right. Facebook just sent me an email today saying they want all of our live videos over 15 minutes or longer. Now, I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure there's advertising dollars. I wish they were paying me for some of that stuff, but that's not so much about that as much as just they're telling us what they want now.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're live on Twitter, we're live on YouTube, we're live on 6 different Facebook pages, including the Outlaw, Beer Money, and a few other pages as well. So 5 years ago, Ron, a lot of people picked on me about social media, and they're like, "Oh, this will never be real. This will never take off. Nobody's looking at it." And now it's literally YouTube's the next TV. When I look at the stats, Ron, the amount of people, like, let's say like Beer Money reaches like 2 million people a day on average. Like some days it's 5 or 6 million if we get a video that runs, but most time it's 2 million. I could say every day it reaches 2 million timelines on Facebook. And then you go and look at the back stats, 90% of those views, Ron's, are from your phone.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Alan Ulmer. It's a good. The Ulmer Mafia's comment. The amount of money is ridiculous, but it's fun as hell. You gotta be kidding me. So, but everybody. So that's why TikTok is vertical. That's why Instagram is vertical. Facebook wants you to film horizontal, but when you watch it on your phone, you're still seeing it like this. So keep that in mind. Every one of those has a different format to do all that. So if anybody really ever wants to go total dorking out and like go geek on social media, give me a call. Because like we literally study it all the time here. And it's not just me, our group of guys and gals that help us with all of our Beer Money stuff. So I didn't mean to go off on a rant or anything like that, but it's so important that when you see, for the longest time, everybody's like, "Oh, Jason, you're just about Beer Money pulling team." And no, I'm not. I put all my time and effort into that. But if you're a pulling fan or a puller or anybody, I don't care if you only pull Outlaws and you see an NTPA post, I still want you to like and comment and share it. Because that's what triggers algorithms. And when comments, Ron, I think are more important than likes and the faces and stuff like that. Comments seem to really drive engagement, and it gets people. That's why if you follow me or if you're my Facebook friend, you see me asking a lot of questions. When you ask a question, you get a answer.
Yeah.
You get a lot of comments, and that drives algorithms. Now, Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, Ron, and everybody watching says, "Hey, we have a post that's popular that other people want to see." So they know that if you like this page and you like this page, all of a sudden this post gets on that timeline, and that's good for pulling. So
Absolutely.
it really is that simple, guys. And Ron and I are not getting paid to do this. We do this because we love it. This is what Outlawed with Ron Stone is, and we love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm done. I'm done preaching.
Thanks for filling in last week on my half of the show there.
Well, you're filling in for me next Tuesday because I'm going to be in Florida.
Gotcha. Florida, eh? What's happening in Florida?
My rewards trip for work. So
Gotcha.
I made President's Club last year, and I'm on pace to do it again this year. But then they take us on a trip, so it's going to be pretty fun. We were supposed to go to Cabo, and then COVID kind of screwed that up, Ron. So then they were like bringing it back in the States because some people wanted to get vaccinated, some people wanted, some people refused to get tested before they flew, and blah 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 blah. I don't want not going to get into all that tonight.
Yeah, I was flying in last week from Ohio, where I grew up. Went back and seen my dad and his friends and family, and actually went to a pulling reunion, the Taze Valley Tractor Pullers pulling reunion there with my dad. I used to go to those pulls when I was like 4 years old with my dad over there, so it was kind of neat. I got up and spoke at the reunion there, and basically told them, what an impact that event there had on me. I mean, look where I'm at now. I mean, the pulling got in my blood due to them and my dad, and here I am working with the Outlaws and doing a podcast with you about pulling. It all started just from a little boy, walking around the pit area at a tractor pull. So
yep.
It's how but it was cool to go back there and do that, and my dad really wanted me to go with him there as well. So, but yeah, I was a little late getting back. Flew back there last minute. Was going to drive, and it's like 12 hours, and I was like, let's fly. So
Tommy Platty was a rock star last week. So Kurt was watching, and Tommy was running a little late, and he messaged John, and John got Tommy on, and then so. Because sometimes I send you that link about 3 minutes before the show, and then today I get it like 6 hours. It's not too bad for me.
So yeah, he's been a tough one to get on too. He's believe it or not, working, being a farmer and all, and with harvests and all, using that as an excuse, But,
yeah, I mean that whole real job stuff gets in the way.
Yeah, we finally got him on there. Good deal. Speaking of rock stars, man, this guy we got on here tonight. Is he backstage yet?
I haven't seen him yet. I'll bring him on. I'm not going to hide Hollywood. Don't worry, Ron.
Maybe it's he's wanting an entrance here.
But we're going to have Tristan Myers on tonight, everybody. Allegedly. So.
Yeah, otherwise known as Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I did not. I need to apologize to him. I did not contact his agent. I contacted him directly.
Ooh. That could be. We could be in trouble, Ron.
Is that why he's late? Maybe.
Yeah, I get put in Facebook jail like every other day for something, so it's all good.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I apologize for that. So hopefully we get that figured out and he'll get on here. But
hey, so I'm taking my Frosted Frog costume to Diesel's and Dark Corners this weekend.
No kidding.
Speaking of Hollywood, boom, there he is, Tristan Myers, baby.
I got to figure it out finally.
Can you hear us okay, Tristan?
I can hear you.
You look good.
Not as good as you.
Well, I'm not blessed with pretty looks, but I got a great personality and people like me. So,
Tristan, we were just talking that you were a little bit late and thought maybe there was a problem. We didn't contact your agent first, so hopefully that won't be a problem for the interview tonight.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, good deal. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Tristan, you married yet?
No.
You in love?
Depends on the day.
Fair enough. I like a little honesty. I'm not afraid of that at all.
So, interesting story here, Tristan. I didn't even realize you were a young gun until I saw Dave Nelson sent me all the young guns. He pulled everybody's birth dates and everything. And you actually were a young gun up until October. So we figured we better get you on here before the young gun special is over this year. But you were a young gun up until October. So 2020 points champion. And I, for some reason, was thinking you were a little older than what you are.
Yeah. Look it and act it, right?
Tristan, you're a lot of fun to be around and people like you.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tristan, this is where we start at the beginning. How did you fall in love with the sport? And how did you get to where you are today? And how old are you, bud? I don't even know.
25.
25. Fair enough.
Yep. Just turned.
Oh,
25.
I thought you just turned 26.
Nope, 25.
Ah, so you're a young gun for another season then. Good deal.
Yep.
All right.
So
Jerry
I don't know. I started garden tractor pulling when I was probably 3 or 4. Won the Missouri State Fair when I was 5. And according to my dad and everybody, all I wanted to do was go to the hog barn, which I wouldn't care to do that at all now, but did that. I remember when I was pulling garden tractors, I'd go play t-ball or coach pitch baseball of a morning, and then I'd go garden tractor pulling, and then we'd go to a local pull around here of a night. And then I think it was 2010 was the first time I drove the big tractor in the 12-mile-an-hour class. And we did that for about a year, I think. I got disqualified about every time. The one time I didn't, I won. And that wasn't really working out, so we jumped up to the A pump and then ran it for a while. Then we jumped up to the P pump. And then I think it was 5 or 6 years ago, we got into 85 Limited Pro, kind of started running around home, running a little bit with Outlaws, and then probably 3 years ago, we started really running with Outlaws hard, running points. And I think 3 years ago we started running points. We had some motor issues towards the end and didn't get a finish. And then 2 years ago, or no, 3 years ago was when we first started. Then 2 years ago was when we had issues. And then last year I won it. Then this year we were just kind of right in there.
Yeah. You had
We
some
didn't do
issues this year. What tell us what that was about? You were absent there with the tractor for a few pulls. What was going on?
Yeah, we thought something was going wrong. It just, after the year before, we couldn't do anything wrong. And then this year it was just something wasn't right. So we sat out and looked everything over and didn't really find anything that we thought was wrong, but we didn't want to hurt the motor or anything like that and not get parts back. So
you said something just wasn't right. I mean, you felt a lack of power, or?
Yeah, we just couldn't run the normal gear that we were running, and we just knew it wasn't like it should be. And so we just decided to take a weekend off, and we tore it down and looked through it, and everything looked all right. So we threw it back together.
How many pulls were you absent this year with the tractor?
I think it was just 2. I think 2 or 3. I think we just decided to sit out and make sure everything was good. And
still ended up 7th overall out of 26 tractors in the points race. So still not shabby, but of course last season, you won the championship and got to sit in for your buddy Andrew Meister a little bit. With the absence of your tractor, he let you drive his tractor. You did a little better job than I did, I think.
No, I kind of got to where I liked driving his, and yeah, it all worked out.
How did you reach the full travel of the throttle on that thing? But I'm 6'2". I've got long arms, but I was buckled in pretty tight, but I had to reach pretty hard to push that thing all the way forward.
Yeah, it's a little different, especially after driving ours. It's all right there. Getting in his, I think one of the first times I drove it, I had my foot on the wrong brake, and I finally realized that it wasn't the right brake to be on. And
Ron, is that what happened to you?
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was
Ron,
going.
is that what happened to you?
I was going to say that's exactly what happened to me. Daggone it! I grabbed the wrong brake. Maybe I grabbed both brakes. Maybe that's what happened. I think.
Well, you can't really hit both of his on that. That's what I'm not used to. It's a little different to drive, but yeah, I was lucky enough. He let me drive it, and I got to where I kind of like driving it. So Dad got to drive ours quite a bit, and when Andrew wasn't there. So
your dad's been pulling for how long? I mean, has he been in the sport for a while?
Yeah, I don't know what year he actually started, but him and my grandpa started out years ago back with the same tractor. They were kind of like a hot farm, I don't know, like a 3LM class, and him and my grandpa pulled light and heavy, and then they had a Super MTA, which we actually sold to Clayton Schmidt's younger brother, Luke, which now drives theirs.
Cornhusker Cadillac.
The Cornhusker Cadillac, yep. And we sold it to them, I don't know how many years ago. And then we just started driving this one, and I don't know what year they actually started for sure, but they used to pull with a lot like the Black Cases and Mike Barton, and there was a bunch of them that ran our local organization together, and they all ran it. So
Gotcha. Now he actually, I remember last year, 2020, he drove. Your dad drove Andrew's tractor, the dirt slinging demonstrator over in Mexico. Did a really good job too. I think he ended up in the top 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, almost thought he had it won, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I think he did end up second. Right, that's big class
second,
tractors too.
Second,
So, what's your pulling aspirations? I mean, where do you go from here? Are you're going to stick to this class, the light limited pro class, or I mean, you're looking to move up in the future, or tell us what you got in mind.
Oh, this probably stick around here for a while. It's a fun class. I mean, it's tough. There, any given night. I mean, it's real tough, and we got in with Andrew and finally got to where we can. Well, last year we won points and had a real good season, but hopefully down the road we can maybe jump up to something. But right now, just kind of stick where we're at. And
you got rid of that pesky Roger Rui out of there, so there's
yeah, maybe we'll have a chance now.
Some of the 4-1 guys are saying, no, stay down there where you're at.
You can keep him. You can keep him, Tristan.
Yeah, no, he's all yours now.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
So,
no, I think we'll just kind of stay where we're at, and it's a fun group. We can all go run, and we have a lot of fun. So
I know that's right. That's a prerequisite for that class, but it is a super competitive class. I mean, you guys run tight together there at the top, and it's anybody's pull. Roger Rui, yeah, a lot of times during the season he seems pretty dominant, but a lot of close finishes, and you just never know who's going to win in that class. From
yeah, we're all right there. I mean, yeah, it all.
Is that where it started right there, Tristan? Can you see that picture?
Yeah, that's when I won the Missouri State Fair right there.
What's your machine there? Give us the rundown on that machine.
I got that for my birthday when I was 3 or 4, I think. And that's where it all started. I pulled I don't know, I think it was like 65 under. My dad would know, 65 under age, and then a certain weight class is what I pulled at Missouri State Fair. And then we kind of hit some pulls up around home and different stuff like that. But
good deal. And he's got the rambunctious name on it as well. That's cool.
That was Little Rambunctious Jr.
Little Rambunctious Jr.
Then we had Little Rambunctious that was the Super MTA, and then the big one was always Rambunctious.
Now, did you do any of the wrenching on that little tractor when you were that young?
I might have tried to, but nothing that I really remember. Might have tried to help out some, but no, my first, that picture that was on there earlier, that was my first actual pass as an 85 Limited Pro, was up at Cornhusker Classic.
Oh, did you have one on there? I saw a Cowtown picture there. The COVID Cowtown. I didn't see the Cornhusker picture.
Give me a second.
Our media guy, he's looking for it. Oh, is that Cornhusker?
Right there, yep. Gotcha. Yep, that one right there.
What year was that?
I don't remember. It'd have been.
Let me tell you. Shoot, sorry guys, give me a second. That was posted in 2019. Oh, that was for a motorsport challenge. Is Meister in there with you?
No, that was just me, Mom and Dad, and then my little brother.
Okay.
I don't remember.
You tagged Meister in it. That's what it was. Okay.
What the first year was that we. Probably 5 years ago, maybe. 5 or 6.
So, who do you see as, now that Roger Rui has moved on, who do you see as your biggest competition in that class?
I don't think you can really pinpoint one person in that class, honestly. I mean, it's anybody, any night, it's anybody. I mean, don't really have to worry about Meister, though, so that's all right.
Now, where's he at tonight? I'm surprised he's not chiming in here.
Yeah, I wondered. I mean, we must not. I didn't let everybody know that you. Well, did I say? I think I said we had you on here earlier.
Yeah, you put it out there. It was out there.
Because normally Meister's on here chattering like a little box, Tristan. Whenever you're on there. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody likes to pick on me. No, you can't really. I don't think there's anybody that you can really pinpoint. I mean, any given night, anybody can get out there. It's just got to have everything right.
Is this your shop at home, Tristan?
No, that's actually at Andrews.
Okay.
That was, I believe, when we locked the motor up 2 years ago, and we were trying to get to Wisner, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just rolling through your timeline here.
You said trying to get to Wisner. How many days before Wisner was that?
Locked the motor up Friday night, I think. And I drove all the way home. We were out in, I don't remember where we were at, somewhere in Nebraska. I drove home. My brother was showing cattle at the Missouri State Fair. Then I come back up Monday evening. We threw a motor together, dynoed it, and we were at the fish fry Thursday night. So
Got to get to the fish fry. Can't miss that.
made her for that.
So you posted this in August of 19, Tristan. You said my idol watching me pull in Mobile, Iowa. And that's awesome.
Yeah, we like to have a good time.
Now that's what it's all about. Man, Mobile had a big crowd. Holy crap.
Yeah, they did.
That's awesome.
That's a good little pool there, Mobile.
Is that Mobile as well?
That looks like Ottawa. Is that Ottawa?
I can tell you.
I don't know for sure. That is.
Doesn't say.
Manure.
That was
Better
July
correct me.
28th of 2019. So, hey guys, if you're just joining us, we're live, Outlawed with Ron Stone every Tuesday night. Our special guest tonight, Tristan Myers, light limited pro, rambunctious, showing lots of tractors. He was the tractor. Oh, Doug Meisinger says Sac City. So
Sac City. Yep, that's right. Yep.
What did you think of me in my frog costume there at Rock Valley, Tristan? When I sat on, I thought your dad was going to punch me. I'm not going to lie. So
I just thought you were going to go for one heck of a ride if you stayed up there because I was ready to go. So
yeah, I know you were, and that's why I was watching the flag guy because I knew
I wasn't going to. You were either going for a ride or you were going to get off.
Yep, one way or the other.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Well,
Tristan. I didn't know frogs actually perspired like that. Man, you were sweating.
I'm a fat frog. So, and I'm telling you, I had to drink a lot of Fireball, guys, down that.
We
when
couldn't
did that
tell.
with the crowd, allegedly. So.
No, I can honestly say that was the first. I didn't really know what to think.
Ron, does this picture make you happy?
It does. That's looks like maybe a big rye, one of his shots.
I'm looking. Yep, there's Rye's signature right there.
Coming out of the hole at Cowtown. Is it 18 or 19? We can't tell because of you could tell if you could find a shot of the crowd or lack.
It was
of crowd.
18. That was the first year
There's a good picture.
got second place.
Is that's Cowtown as well there, or was that Corn
Yep,
Husker?
that was Cowtown. Yep. We went to Gordyville and broke an injector line. Had some rough luck, and then come back to Cowtown and got second. Made it to the finals, and I don't remember what we ended up.
Yeah, this is January of 19.
That's in our shop right there. That
Okay.
picture's in our shop.
Nice. Says you're getting ready for the Gordyville.
Yeah, so quite a few plaques and trophies on the wall there behind the tractor as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of dads and Then he had a show car that he had. So
what are you guys doing anything different to the tractor in the off season? Just tearing it down, checking things out, or just leaving it alone? What changes, if any, do you have planned for 2022?
We've been talking. We really ain't decided on anything yet. Just kind of. I don't think we're going to run the points deal next year. I think we're just going to kind of go here and there. But
Tristan, are there any rumors for rule changes for your class, or is everything staying the same?
I think everything's going to stay the same. I mean, everybody gets to talking this time of the year, but
Component chassis for your class, I think.
yeah. No, we'll leave that up to you guys.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. If I wanted a pro stock, I would have built a pro stock. Well, I can't afford a pro stock. So, yeah.
No, you guys can have that. No, I think everything will kind of be the same, but we're going to do some changing, I think, and kind of see what happens.
There's a little now and then picture. That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, that was at the Missouri State Fair, the top picture.
That's cool.
I think that was when I won it, but I'm not positive.
Oh man, you had to be in hog heaven right there.
Thomas Kimmons is admitting to drinking too much in Kansas City after, and he said you might have been hurting a little bit, Tristan.
No, I went to bed early.
You're not a wuss like the Texas guys. They think they can drink until they hang out with us Midwestern guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the edge on those tires. Woo!
Taylor needs to take some notes there.
Deep lugs. Deep lugs. There's a cool picture.
So,
yeah,
Tristan, if you could pull in any class that you wanted to, I mean, money not being an option. Wait a minute. Eric Claypool, he wants you to talk about Rock Valley 2018. What happened?
Yeah, we'll save that for a later day.
Ooh, Van Beek speaking. This is from the heart because Van Beek don't dick around, Tristan. Tristan is the most humble kid. We are proud to have you in the Outlaws and part of our Young Guns. That's pretty cool. Hey, what year are you no longer a young gun? Like an antique tractor is what, pre-1960 something? Like when do you have to become an adult, Tristan? Or what's the rules on that, Ron?
From 16 to 25.
Okay.
26 and older, you're out of there. No more young gun status.
Tristan, when's your birthday?
October 16th.
Okay, so you just turned 25?
Yep.
So you have one more year of young gun.
One more year, then I guess I got to grow up.
Yeah,
so I'll be 46 next week. So what does that make me? Is it old fart or what's that? How's that work?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not going to comment.
Wow, Tristan.
I'm in that category as well, so I could speak to that. So any class that you could pull in, there you go. There's the man himself. Thinking up a strategy for the next pull.
Good co-pilot there.
It happens.
Any class you could pull in, Tristan. Money's not an option. What class?
No, it'd have to be pro stock, I'd say.
Pro stock.
For sure.
Red, I'm assuming.
Yep.
We could use some more red pro stocks. Just saying.
Yep. I'd have to go that way, I think.
Doug Meisinger says, good luck growing up. He's still waiting. So I don't think that's a rip on you, Tris. I think he's ripping on himself.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that too.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I'll probably be right there with him.
It's all good. It's all good.
So yeah, then the question comes: favorite pull. Favorite pull on the circuit.
Wisner probably.
Wisner,
we don't ever have good luck there, but
is it?
We always have a good time and
the track, the atmosphere, the party,
just
the whole experience.
The whole experience of it is just really fun, I think, and Close second would be Rock Valley. I've had really, really good luck up there, and it's a really good pull too. But
Folks are starting to chime in now. You know Ross Rutherford?
oh yeah,
Yeah, he's curious as to your definition of what going to bed early is.
just depends on the night.
Oh, people are starting to get in out of the farm now. I'm getting a lot of comments all of a sudden, so this is good. We answered that question. Aunt C says hi.
Hi, Aunt C.
Ken Summers says, "What's up, Hollywood?" You know, Trish typed that for him because Summers can't type or read. So
No,
he
he's
put
all
that out
thumbs,
there.
yeah.
So check out this picture I found, Tristan. Boom.
Oh yeah, that was the high school homecoming parade.
I love it.
A Farm All M that my dad and grandpa fixed up for me.
That's cool.
My brother's got a 450.
So let's do Ryan, Big Ryan's question. He always asks, any pull in the country or any pull anywhere, if you could pull there. And of course, you already kind of answered what class, but dream pull. Where would you go? Doesn't have to be on the outlaw circuit.
I don't know. That's pretty tough. I think it'd be cool to go to Bowling Green one time, and I think it'd be cool to be able to go to Louisville once.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
But other than, there's a lot of cool pulls that is on everybody's bucket list, but I would say Bowling Green and Louisville.
Pulling heroes. Who'd you look up to? Who'd you emulate?
I was just, you can ask my mom. I was really just into everything pulling, so
Yeah.
not really. I was always a big pro stock fan, so.
Who was you rooting for in the pro stock division? Any particular driver?
I was always a big Rob Russell fan and
Okay.
the red guys, so.
Gotta stay true to your roots, Tristan.
Now, wait. Ken says Tristan's always fun to hang out with and always jumps in if you need a hand. Does that need a hand in drinking beer or need a hand wrenching on a tractor?
No, anybody needs help, I was down this past year at Warrensburg. We were short on help and running around, and Austin Ritter was needing a belt, and Molly and Barry were needing help, and all this and that. So I was running around, and next thing you know, I was about the next tractor up. So I threw all the wrenches and the belts and everything. I said, "Here, take it." I had to take off and get ready, but
yeah, Ken said either one.
Yeah, you're good. You're a good helper and a good beer drinker.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Look at the tread on those tires, Tristan.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
That I think is 2011. Let me check. Or at least that's when the picture was posted, Tristan. Yep, August 4th,
right.
2011.
Yep. That was when we went to A Pump.
Those were the days, huh?
Yep.
Angie Dean Myers, that's my boy. Pulling is definitely in your blood. Your pa started pulling when she was a little girl. Still going to pulls. You'll always be her winner.
That's pretty nice, Tristan. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at this picture, guys. Tristan, you got a good stuff on your Facebook. Thank you for this. You made my job easy tonight. So.
Got to keep it updated.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that hat. Where'd you get that hat?
I'm sure Mom got it somewhere.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool hat there.
I think that was I don't know what year was that. That might have been one of the first times I drove.
That was September 18th of 2011. So it'd have been 10 years ago.
Yeah,
That's about right. You've been 15 or 16.
Yeah. Second year, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Tristan, I mean, you're a young guy, and I throw this question out there to some of our young guns now and then. As far as marketing the sport of pulling going forward, it's kind of a challenge nowadays Jason talked about using social media because that seems to be where a lot of our youth are focused now, is on their phones or in their computers. But moving forward, as far as relating to the next generation and getting them involved in pulling, I mean, would you have any suggestions, or do you have any insight of how we do that?
No, I mean, just the social media, that plays a big role, I feel like.
Well, it definitely does. I mean, it seems to be that's where
everybody's on it nowadays, and you can really reach out and
farm kids and people involved in the ag industry. Of course, we kind of have their ear already, but to gain more fans, from not only rural areas but from metro areas as well.
I think. Well, like we did this past year, just going out and sitting at the local gas station or, wherever, the auto parts store or wherever, I think just to get, other than social media, I think that's your best way to. I know we had people stop by there when we were at Casey's in Arlington and kind of get them interested in it, but.
Yeah, that helps promote those local events as well. Even with all the advertising in the world, it surprised me. And thank you guys for doing that. You and your dad and Chad Mears for setting your vehicles out there in Arlington at the Casey's. But be surprised how many people come up and say, "Well, I didn't even know there was a tractor pull here." And there's signs all over town, and it does put the word out there a little better. But do we lose Tristan or just his?
We lost him for a second. I'm going to play this video from 2016 I found on YouTube. NK, I believe, stands for Nebraska, Kansas. Is that right, Tristan?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is false. I just went on YouTube and Googled you. Falls City, Nebraska, 2016.
Did you pull points with NK early on, or
no? We just kind of hit a few here and there. I actually believe that night I tied with Ron Swaniger, who we lost there about a week or two ago. Me and him actually tied for first that night, I believe.
Yeah, Ron Swaniger, the Husker hooker. I saw that. That's too bad. He was a good guy.
Yeah, I believe we tied for first that night. We kind of hit some NK hooks around here close to home, and good fun group to pull with.
Yeah, I know a few of those guys over there with NK. They mix it up with the Outlaws a little bit too.
Yeah,
Beckers do. They get involved, and some of the 4-wheel drives will come pull with us now and then, and they come to Cowtown as well. So
here's Northwest. I think that's Northwest Missouri, right? NWM TPA.
Yep, that'd be.
This is 2016.
I know where that's at.
Washington,
Kansas, isn't it?
Yep.
Good hook there, Tristan.
Yeah, I pulled there a few times myself at Wathena. That track always seemed a little soft to me. It seemed like it really ate up a lot of horsepower.
That was where
When I say
I
soft,
got
it was
one win when I was pulling the 12-mile-an-hour class.
Yeah, do they still have that pull at Wathena?
Yep.
There? Do they?
Yep.
Same location even?
Yep.
Okay.
It's right there. Yep.
Corey Miller still running that deal?
I don't know if Corey's still in on it or not, but
Somebody else.
they
Okay.
still have a good show and everything.
When I was president of Flint Hills, we used to go up there and bring our trucks up there. He'd have us bring our trucks up there. So I pulled there several times.
It's always a good pull.
This is you driving Andrew's tractor?
Yeah.
Gotta be 32, 14, 6 to lead the way to the first one clear.
Where was that?
I believe that was Mobile.
Mobile, Iowa.
Okay.
Yep, August 8th.
Yep.
That's Rock Valley this year, right?
Yeah. That was,
Man,
that
you
was
guys, that sled was whomping you guys. I remember that.
yeah.
For sure.
So the frog costume makes a return this weekend in Georgia.
Yep, Tristan, I'm taking the Frosted Frog down to Diesel's and Dark Corners with me this weekend. So we did wash the costume because there was a little bit of rambunctious sweat on there from the front weight bracket. So
Yeah, that's good.
it didn't, I didn't get hot until I sat on your tractor.
No, you were about to go for a ride, I'll tell you.
I knew you would too. That's why I seriously was watching the flag guys. So I was like, all right, because Tristan will bump that and he'll be like, all right, Jason, let's do this. So,
Yeah, you're either gonna have to hang on or get off.
yeah, one of the two.
So
I see Dad over there. I seen he was just looking like
Like, what are you doing, Jason?
yeah.
they didn't even give the announcer a heads up either, Tristan. It's just like there's some guy walking around there in some frog pajamas giving out liquor, and I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Allegedly.
That doesn't surprise you, does it?
Allegedly. I appeared on many TikToks doing shots of Fireball allegedly with fans. So I carded everybody. So I mean, we were good to go. So don't you worry about that.
Drinking Fireball with fans in your frog costume.
That's how I roll, Ron.
Yeah. All right.
I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just
Oh,
just
like
clarifying. That's all.
I like to have fun.
We all do. We all do.
Yep.
So, well, it's getting close to 8 o'clock. Tristan, you got anybody that you want to thank that's helped you through the years or this season, or anybody you want to send a shout out to?
Oh, I'm sure I won't think of everybody, but my dad for sure, my grandpa, mom, all my family, Andrew Meister Repair, Greg Potter, Dear Doctor Performance. He helped us out a lot. Even though we were a red tractor, he was always willing to help. I don't know. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, that's
everybody.
That's all right. I mean,
the whole Outlaw family, everybody, always willing to help out and pitch in a hand. So we got a really group that we run with, and we can work together. So
You mentioned Greg Potter. How many tractors does that guy have?
I think they've slimmed down a little bit. I think they got maybe 3 now or something. I'm not 3 in a diesel pickup or something.
I was in Bedford. I think they had more than 3 tractors in competition up there in September.
Yeah, they got plenty, that's for sure.
Yeah, they've got a ton of tractors.
Another one I forgot about is Roddy Naughty Boys. He got us going here, so
Good deal. Good deal. Jason, you got anything else?
No, I've always enjoyed Tristan. The tractor always runs good, always looks good. He's a lot of fun. You're a good dude, Tristan. So your whole fam.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we give Tristan a hard time and call him Hollywood and such, but good dude, fun to hang out with, and we're glad to have you on tonight, man. Appreciate it.
Gotta have fun.
That's what it's all about. So, any winter pulling? Did Ron ask that earlier?
Oh, I didn't.
I think we'll probably go to Cowtown and Lincoln, hopefully.
Are they having Lincoln? Because I haven't heard.
I just assuming. I haven't heard either, but just yeah, just they have them too for sure. Hit them too, and that is if our if Meister's not too busy and can get us going. So
yeah, you kind of need that. I understand that all too well. So
good deal.
Well, Tristan, I'll see you at the banquet in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, come up real quick.
Yep, 2.5 weeks basically. So
yeah, looking forward to it.
I am too. Be my first Outlaw banquet. It's going to be a hoot. So
that it will.
That'll be something.
It'll be something. I promise you that.
I know there's a lot of people coming this year. It's fixing to be one of the bigger banquets for the Outlaws. So
especially
a lot more people. So good deal. Tristan, appreciate it, man, for taking the time out and coming on with us tonight.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me, and look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Sounds good, Tristan. Thanks, bud.
Yep.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks. So yeah,
another fine young gun, Ron. Another fine young gun.
Another fine young. And here I was thinking that he wasn't even a young gun, yet he is.
Yeah, Tristan's been pulling. I mean, I've been watching him at Gordyville forever, So, I mean, I felt like I didn't realize he was. And I knew he was young. I mean, I honestly thought he was younger than 25. So, not in a immature way. I just thought maybe, but if he's been pulling 10 years now on the big tractor, probably 10 or 11. So,
yeah,
it was fun to go through his Facebook profile and see all that stuff. So,
yeah,
that was neat.
Nice, good running tractor. Him and his dad, good people. Always enjoy talking to his dad in the pits and hanging out with him.
Yes, sir.
Of course, he won the Outlaw Championship last season, 2020. So, pretty tough tractor when they're on their A game, So,
Lisa Jostock wants to know where you're from in Ohio, Ronald.
I am from Southern Ohio. If you've heard of Portsmouth,
Lisa, he can't say the name because of the police.
Hey, I didn't have an ankle bracelet in Des Moines this year, buddy. But
well, the state troopers were there for you. Oh no, the governor.
Now, Portsmouth, Ohio, just north of Portsmouth is where I'm from. I used to go to a little track there called the Taze Valley Tractor Pullers in Stockdale, Ohio. That's where I'm from originally. Hey, Brandon Gillen, what's up?
How's everything in Texas, Brandon?
In Uvalde. That's way down there.
We love doing this, James. Thanks for watching. If you didn't watch, it'd be kind of crappy. I'm not going to lie.
No, thanks for tuning in.
No, but seriously, Ron, these lives, I can tell you the stats so far. I cannot believe the reach that these lives are getting. When I say reach, it means timelines. You know that, but
sure,
it's been incredible. Some of the numbers.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I have that list of young guns now, and we actually have several more. And I think probably what we'll do is start our Legends series and have a legend on and a young gun on each show. I mean, if you're good with that.
Yeah. Oh, this is your baby. I just sit here and push the buttons.
I think that'd be cool to kind of have them cross over a little bit, even in the middle of the show. And
so 42,000 timelines so far, Ron, for the show tonight.
Awesome.
It's incredible.
Awesome.
Love it. It's so good for the sport of pulling. I mean, it's just proud to be part of it. So
Brandon Gillen's waiting for the next hook. Where is your next hook?
yeah, are they? Is TTTPA done, or what do they do? That Texas? No, he's got a big mod.
Yep, 3-engine, 7,400-pound mod.
He sent me a bunch of videos. We put a nice video together for him on YouTube and stuff. Thanks for doing that, Brandon. So,
yep. Brandon's kind of one of those guys that he just pushes that throttle forward, and whatever happens on that mod. He gives her hell.
Yeah.
That's entertaining. The fans love it. And the cool thing about pulling is there's several guys like that.
So Ron, we got a guy. We get a lot of videos sent to us on Beer Money, and a guy sent us his trike. So, and you need to see this video, okay, buddy?
Trike. Let's have it.
Kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. Got some cut tires on the back.
Yeah, needs some bigger handlebars on there so you can lean back a little bit.
Right.
They might have a rule against that. Maybe have some big 8-fingers lean back.
I don't think you get Dave Bennett to do that. Do these tires make my look? Yeah, there's the rear of that. That's cool.
Yeah, these are purpose-built trikes. Cool.
Very neat. Give a man a motor, and this is what happens.
That's awesome.
That guy's pretty skinny there, Ron.
Yeah, he needs a sandwich.
Brandon said he did hurt one in Lufkin, but he's got extras, so that's good.
Good deal. So I'm assuming Cowtown is your next hook, Brandon, or is there anything left in Texas this year?
We'll let him answer in a second.
Yeah.
So next week, I'm going to be flying to Florida. So I need to give you my passwords to set this up on your own. Okay.
Oh, boy.
It's not hard, Ron. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
I get the keys, huh? Good deal.
Yeah. It's fun.
You're going to come back with all these warnings and stuff from Facebook. When you
I get those. I don't need your help, Ron.
What the heck happened?
All by myself. And yes, he'll be in Cowtown. Well, let's give a plug for Cowtown. I mean, what are the dates again and everything, Ron?
Oh, man, you would have to grab my calendar. I have a lot of dates rattling around in my head right now, working on the Outlaw schedule.
You have more than just dates rattling around in your head.
Yeah, I know. There's marbles.
You stepped into that one there, kiddo.
All kind of stuff. Cowtown 2022. I know it's in March, and I know it's the middle of March.
All right, we're getting there.
And we're looking at the 17th through the 19th.
Okay.
Thursday through Saturday.
Okay.
Tentatively. I say tentatively because the last time we said it was going to be Thursday through Saturday, it ended up being Wednesday through Saturday.
That's because you get too many classes there. That's what you've been accused of before in the past, just so you know.
Yeah. Getting a lot of calls. People are chomping at the bit wanting to get signed up for it. So I'm going to get those applications out here, hopefully within the next week, and put them on the website so folks can start applying. But yeah, we're going to be ready to go that 17th, 18th, 19th of March, 2022. Still don't know what's going to happen with the mask mandate.
I guess it's indoors. I just went to the Badger game and there was signs up that we were supposed to have them, and Iowa just got throttled. Oh my God, they played so bad. I was so embarrassed of my Iowa Hawkeyes. I want to yell at all the Iowa Hawkeye coaches, tell them they're overpaid and underworked. And I was not, because I was doing a little bit of this, and it was in Madison, and I had all my Iowa stuff on, and I got humbled very quickly. So very quickly.
So yeah, the thing about the facility that we rent for Cowtown is it is owned by the city. So they have a direct line to the mayor's office, and we kind of have to follow whatever rules.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking you to break the law. I'm just saying.
But the mask mandate, we're hoping. I mean, the numbers have just dramatically went down since August. I've looked at some of the stats, and why they would even mandate that in March, it's so far off, I don't know. So hopefully that'll be a thing of the past by that time. So, but we are planning to have it. And I'll have those applications out on the website hopefully within the next week.
I know people are pretty excited about it, and that's what it's all about. So get it going, I mean,
it's a stressful time for several of us, but it's cool to see it come together, and the pullers love that place, and
it's a great facility, awesome facility,
and we're looking forward to putting on a good show. So
yep, I'm sure you will.
I think we may add another class or two. I'm not sure. Just a little something for the rumor mill out there. And Ken's probably watching, saying, "What's he saying?
What? We're gonna pull Tuesday? What?
Nobody told me." So, don't worry, Ken. Don't worry. We've got sponsors for it already, so we're good. For the classes I'm talking about. But yeah, it's we'd like to squeeze every class possible in there, but it's it's pretty near impossible to do because there's just so much time and only so many days in a week. I mean, we can't go more than a Wednesday through Saturday show at this point. We got to build the track and get ready on Monday. So Wednesday we start pulling.
Brandon says he'd like to go out to Ocala, Florida. I know that's January. They run some mods out there.
Yeah, now that's going to be an NTPA regional event now.
Okay. No, I heard that rumor too. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm getting some video queued up. We can wrap this up, but we rolled out our it's not an Outlaw event, it's not an NTPA event, it's not a PPO event, but our Pullers Championship last night. It's going to be May 13th and 14th. There will be some Outlaw Pullers invited. 2-wheel drive truck class, the 85 Limited Pro, which is the light Limited Pro for the Outlaws, and then the Diesel Supers. We're still working on that. Travis was in Vegas, so we didn't get a chance to work on our list there, but definitely some Outlaw Diesel Supers will be getting an invite. And then Ron, basically by the end of the year, if they don't accept, then we're going to just turn over to fan votes. Every class, pretty much all the classes have fan votes anyway. Like 2 spots are going to be voted in by the fans, but we're going to do our invites, and if people turn it down because they don't think they'll be ready or whatever by May, then we're going to, so one class might have 5 fan votes. We're going to do different rounds with it and stuff like that. And it's 100% payback. So the promoter is letting us pay all of the gate back to the pullers. So we're going to get some sponsorship to pay for the sleds, our fixed costs, and our goal is to do that. So we're pretty excited about that event. So
good deal.
For those of you on social media and stuff, there'll be some Outlaw vehicles there. We're not having an Outlaw Pro Stock class. We're not going to ask any of those guys to change their setup 2 weeks before the season starts. So we're not going to invite any Outlaw Pros. But we got 2-wheel drive trucks we invited, or we're going to invite, let's see, the 85 Limited Pros and the Diesel Supers. So for sure. But yeah, looking forward to that. So
good deal. Good deal. That's at Holzhauer's track.
Yeah.
Right? Brad Holzhauer.
Very much loves the sport of pulling a lot. So,
Piece of equipment.
Well, I'm going to queue up some Iowa State Fair footage, and then you and I can rock and roll. How about that? I'll let this play for a few minutes. Is that okay?
Sounds good. I got some yummy Chinese food waiting on me. So,
all right, buddy. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
3 seconds. I'll cue this up for everybody. Don't leave us. Iowa State Fair. I'm not sure which day this was. This looks like the first day, Ryan. Right? That's 3,200 Pro Field.
Think so. Sweeter.
Those
are to come up short. A little pop there at the end.
Well, fireworks.
A little pop there.
We don't know if that got the turbocharger, or maybe just like a hose clamp fell off, Ron, or something.
So we can see on the replay here.
It doesn't matter.
See a puff of smoke.
That should be Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Sounds like a turbocharger.
Go eat your Chinese. Have a good night,
Bye,
buddy.
buddy. Have a good night.
Hearing
Thanks for
in my
tuning
right ear here on the radio, turbocharger went south on him right at the end of the pass. Well, if it's going to go, that's the best place for it to go, right?
Yep.
I mean,
At the end.
at least you get your distance in.
Perry Searan, I used to pull against this guy back in the 90s with my farm stock tractor. Perry Searan and I competed against each other back in the day. We're still pulling. We both hate our money. Another darn deer out of Kyoto, Iowa. He needs to go 3:38 here in our 8,500-pound light limited pros. Very good hook for Perry Searan. I might have spoke a little too soon on my confidence there on Johnny Be Good. Ron, what do you think? He needed to go 3:38.13, but that front of that sled's pretty close to that VP leaderboard. What do you got?
Yeah, he went 3:13.33, 3:13.33.
Oh, it's the angle, Ron. Yep.
Got a pretty good shot here on the replay board. Yep.
Yeah, the video board's so great. I know the fans can see it real
You
well.
can use this monitor. I've got a monitor.
You know,
over here.
Ron,
I'm kind of
I
spoiled.
don't like to share with you. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you have free vodka, then I'll share that with you.
Free? You said free? Next puller over here, 3,200 Pro Field. Billy Rui out of Blair, Nebraska. John Deere called Buck Wild, going to try out the right side of the track.
I'm going to have Mark Wiggins up next. The Demon Deer out of Prairie City, Iowa. Perry Searan just moved into second at 3:13 in our 8,500 light limited pro stock. She moved into second. Let's give Brittany a big round of applause, everybody. 3:14 and change. That is going to make her super, super happy.